6:50, the news you need to know to start this Monday in our Sunrise Smart Start and breaking updates overnight on a deadly house fire here in Rochester.
The scene over on the west side of the city. We go now to Ron Spitzer live with updates from fire investigators. Ron.
Yeah, guys, what we do know is that one person was found dead at the scene of that fire on Farley Avenue near Otis Street. Now, family was notified, but the name of that victim killed has not yet been released. Now, the first calls came in around 10:45 last night for a house burning and someone trapped inside. RFD says crews were on scene within 2 minutes. Firefighters made their way inside, and that's when they found the body in the home. Now, the scene was under control within about 20 minutes. We're told that no firefighters were injured and that this is still very much under investigation. For now, reporting, Ron Spitzer, News 8.
Ron, thank you. More news new this morning. County deputies have arrested 3 people after a store break-in and a chase Sunday afternoon. They say 2 people from the city, a 40-year-old woman and a 54-year-old man, stole items from the Runnings store in Sweden before taking off in a stolen vehicle from Seneca County. When deputies found the vehicle, a chase began that ended with a crash here in Rochester at Chili and Woodbine Avenues. The 2 suspects accused of stealing from that store in Sweden were taken into custody and brought to the hospital for minor injuries. A 3rd person in the vehicle, a 46-year-old man from Niagara Falls, was also detained, but deputies do not believe he was involved in the initial theft. Charges are pending as that investigation remains open.
We have the latest information as deputies confirm 1 person is dead and a man is charged with manslaughter after a confrontation in the village of Avon. According to the Livingston County Sheriff's Office, the 911 center received a medical distress call just before 2 a.m. Sunday morning at West Main Street. Multiple agencies responded to the scene and provided medical assistance. The person taken to Strong Memorial Hospital, where they did pass away. Police say they've not yet been able to release the identity of the victim at this time, pending a family notification. Investigators do, though, confirm they have found evidence to identify 61-year-old Jonathan Mills from Avon as being involved in this incident. He was taken into custody, charged with 1 count of first-degree manslaughter, and Mills is awaiting arraignment in the Livingston County Jail.
More problems for a business in Macedon. It was 2 years ago, almost to the day, that suspects stole nearly $70,000 worth of dirt bikes in a smash and grab at Filer's Power Sports.
Well, Friday, the store was broken into again, but luckily this time the suspects didn't make it out with much. A manager at Filer's does confirm that the bikes were cabled together, the alarm went off, and police arrived quickly. So nothing was stolen this time around. They do say that as heartbreaking as it is to be targeted for a break-in again, they're choosing to remain resilient.
We're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep setting the alarms and locking up everything at night, and hopefully they don't come back. I don't know. Now they know that, the police will be here in minutes. They don't have time to get anything in a truck or off the property without getting caught.
Last week, Macedon police announced an arrest for that previous break-in. 23-year-old Demetrius Burgess has been charged with grand larceny, criminal mischief, burglary, and conspiracy.
President Donald Trump is invoking a 1798 law restricted to wartime use in order to try to speed up now the deportation of some migrants, including suspected gang members from a group in Venezuela.
In response to that, the ACLU sued to stop the president's action. El Salvador's president posted a video via social media that showed alleged gang members arriving in his country. A federal judge temporarily blocked the Trump administration from carrying out the wartime powers, but it's unclear if the admin is following that order.
They emptied jails out. Other nations emptied their jails into the United States. That's an invasion. And these are criminals, many, many criminals. Murderers, drug dealers at the highest level, drug lords, people from mental institutions. That's an invasion. They invaded our country. So this isn't, in that sense, this is war.
And the 1978 law called the Alien Enemies Act has been used only a few times in U.S. history, including during World Wars I and II.
Your Sunrise traffic updates here. 5 minutes to go until top of the hour, and a view from the west side. Volume picking up there. First day of the new work and school week from our Greater Rock Sky Eye. Things moving along okay on all the main expressways. The one issue we had, an accident that had been blocking a lane near the airport on 390 southbound, is clear. We do have a reminder, just some sewage water main work going on in the Park Ave neighborhood near the cross section with Berkeley Street today. They hope to have that done within the next couple of days, pending weather. And speaking of, how about that today?
How are we
James?
doing?
Well, it was nice yesterday when we were at 70 degrees before the rain moved
for sure.
in.
True. Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Nice and warm, but not the case. And we knocked 40 degrees off that number down into the 30s.
Wow, all day.
Yep, 34 degrees. That number is really not going to move much thanks to the northwest flow. And you can see the sky just overcast there. There will be breaks occasionally, but then we'll go full sun as you get late in the day, pretty much just before sunset. So we've got a decent afternoon, albeit, yes, still chilly. Tomorrow, that's when we see a big warm-up. We'll go from 30 to about 60 in the afternoon with a lot of sunshine. Beautiful Tuesday for you. Wednesday, not bad. 70. It's going to be breezy there, and that's going to bring in the cooler air, likely showers on Thursday. Love the little flower icon, right? Got that for the vernal equinox, so that kicks off official start of spring, but we're going the wrong direction. We'll see temperatures tumble, and then generally back in the 30s and 40s. I don't see any real return to 70s in the long extended forecast, but for what it's worth, I don't see the other extreme as well. Falling into the 20s.
We'll stay right in the sweet spot.
Yep.
Yeah, just a couple of flakes there we've seen this morning. We'll be back here at 7:25 with more updates on your forecast and your weather.
Have a great day. Be safe, be warm.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.